Tonight, D.C. police want your help to track down the men who robbed a local business at gunpoint Friday night. Let's take a look at these photos. Police say these are the suspects they're looking for. It all happened before 7:30. MPD says the two men entered a shop on Pennsylvania and Branch Avenues in Southeast. Holding a gun, they approached an employee and demanded cash from the register. Then police say the suspects got away in this car. It's a red 2016 Hyundai Elantra with Maryland tags. Take a closer look. 04105 C as in cat, G as in girl. They're offering a $10,000 reward. If you know anything, police want to hear from you right away. Tonight, we're looking ahead to a historic day when Donald Trump becomes the first former president to be arraigned on criminal charges. A source tells CBS News the charges against Trump include at least one felony. We're also learning new details about how the former president will surrender to authorities in New York. Robert Costa is outside Trump Tower with the latest on the upcoming legal proceedings.
He's gearing up for a battle.
Former President Trump's lawyer Joe Tacopina vowing an aggressive legal strategy ahead of Tuesday's arraignment.
The team will look at every potential issue that we will be able to challenge, and we will challenge. And of course, I very much anticipate a motion to dismiss coming because there's no law that fits this.
The charges remain under seal, but a source familiar with the indictment tells CBS News that former President Trump will likely be charged with falsifying business records in the first degree, a felony stemming from alleged hush money paid to adult film star Stormy Daniels. Michael Cohen, a key witness in the investigation, sat down with CBS News this weekend and said the case is about more than his testimony.
Yes, I lied to Congress at the direction of, in coordination with, and for the benefit of Donald J. Trump. And if there's anyone out there that thinks that that lie is going to prevent me from being the credible witness that I am, based on the documentation, the testimony, the emails, the recording, it's not going to happen.
New York remains on high alert ahead of Tuesday's arraignment at a Manhattan courthouse. CBS News legal analyst Ricky Kleeman.
He will be given a booking number. At the time that he receives that booking number, he is officially, quote unquote, under arrest.
Hopefully this will be as painless and classy as possible for a situation like this.
Most Republicans are offering Trump support, including Florida Governor Ron DeSantis, who slammed Manhattan District Attorney Alvin Bragg.
This guy is doing politics. He has an agenda. That is not the rule of law.
And the former president will be here on Monday night at Trump Tower, his longtime home. Ahead of his Tuesday arraignment, protests are expected, and then Trump is expected to fly back to Florida pretty quickly and then speak to reporters in the evening at Mar-a-Lago. Robert Costa, CBS News, New York.
And be sure to stick with us as news breaks on the Trump arraignment this week. For updates anytime, download the WUSA 9 app on your phone. And of course, stream us for free on WUSA 9 Plus for Roku and Fire TV. All right, let's switch gears and turn now to your forecast. A cold but nice and sunny Sunday. So how's the start of the work week looking? Meteorologist Michaela Lucero is helping you plan your Monday. So Michaela, any sun sticking around for the week?
Oh yeah, big time, Delia. We are going to get a lot of sunshine heading into the start of next week. But before we get there, we've got a cold night ahead. We actually have a frost advisory for almost the entire DMV. This is in effect until 9 a.m. Monday morning. So what this means, if you've already planted outside, you've got some plants that are sensitive to the cold, now is your time to bundle those plants up so that they don't get impacted negatively by this cold weather that we're going to be feeling overnight tonight. Many of us will fall into those mid-30s in the district. We're going to fall to the about mid to low 40s, and then as we get into your afternoon for your Monday, high temperatures will make it into the upper 60s to near 70 degrees. Delia, a lot of sunshine to start the week.
All right, sounds good, Michaela. Thank you. Stay up with us another 15 minutes. You want to hear this story, a story of hope against all odds. I went for a walk and talk with this incredible DC woman, mother, and lawyer who is thriving, get this, 11 years after getting brain cancer. Why her diagnosis didn't define her. I'll have her inspiring story after the break. Then, if you're dealing with allergy symptoms, you know Sweet Relief can feel and taste great. You may have heard advice to have some local honey. So does it work? You know us. We've got to verify this one. Stay with us. I know we spent a lot of time earlier tonight talking about the violence in our community, but I'd like to bring you this story of hope. Earlier today, I had the privilege of meeting Karen Roberts Turner, a DC mom, lawyer, author, and survivor. Turner beat brain cancer 11 years ago and is on a mission to help inspire others to believe beyond your circumstances.
Was it a long surgery?
During our walk and talk in Rock Creek Park,
I didn't have symptoms of a brain tumor.
I learned Karen Roberts Turner believes in miracles, and she is living proof.
People see limited, but God sees bigger. I wasn't supposed to survive more than 6-8 months.
11 years after receiving emergency surgery to remove a massive brain tumor, followed by radiation and 10 months of chemo, Turner is now cancer-free and thriving.
I'm going to make lemonade or, lemon pound cake out of the lemons. So the diagnosis was an assignment for me to do something, and it was to do something positive.
The 57-year-old fulfilled that mission through the Race for Hope DC, joining the 5K fundraiser months into treatment. And 11 years later, she's still the captain of Team Incredible, helping to raise awareness and money for cancer research.
I call it my party, my celebration of survival.
Turner was just appointed to the board of the National Brain Tumor Society, where she hopes to use her platform to improve quality of life and access to care.
More than 100 types of brain tumors. And for those 100 types, there are very few treatments. And those treatments are not cures.
Sharing that life doesn't end with a diagnosis.
It doesn't end with a diagnosis or a circumstance or a criticism or a disappointment. My team logo is Miracles Happen.
And look at that smile. Miracles do happen, and we can all use a miracle once in a while. Race for Hope DC happens May 7th and steps off at Freedom Plaza in downtown. Teams are assembling right now and asking for your support. We'll post information about the race and how you can help on our website.